What's going on, guys? Kyle Persley here, digital marketing consultant, coach, and agency owner. And, in this video, I'm going to go over the 5 points I have for the disciplined entrepreneur. Okay. And I posted this in my group, the 5 points, right? And I'm going to go ahead and expand on one of them. The first point I'm going to give you is never hit snooze. The reason why we never want to hit snooze, by the way, just to kind of expand on this too, I'm starting to wake up at 5 a.m. a little bit more. And guys, like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I started this probably 2 weeks from this video being recorded. Okay. So I'm kind of like on this kick of self-improvement and whatnot and just being consistent. And so far in my journey, I'm constantly telling myself, this is just what we do. It's all about the morning wins. If you do not beat this mental fight in your mind, you're going to affect the rest of the day. All right, let me grab a Gatorade real quick. I just got doing some jujitsu this morning at 5 or 6 a.m. Again, another win, right? Morning wins are super, super important. So never hitting snooze, having your morning wins in order, hitting the gym, writing what you're grateful for, things of that nature. Just never hit snooze because you can continue to grow in that angle. Now let's talk about the next point is relentless and focus. Guys, I have not had the easiest entrepreneurship journey, okay? I've had multiple partners and they've not done well due to either my part or my other person's part or the simple fact of COVID hitting and we lost a lot of clients. We just needed cash flow, right? So lots of things happen, but the point is adversity does happen. And when the adversity does happen, you need to push through because oftentimes the struggle way is often the right way to go. When everyone's going left, go right, right? So long story short, when you are focused and just continuing to smash through barriers and continue just to simply, continuously be relentless in your end goal of focusing on a specific goal or task, it's going to help you push forward. That's pretty much like to expand on this too. Around Christmas time, split off with a guy, solid dude. We crushed it, but it ended up just not working out. We had different priorities, and I can respect that. It's all good. And so then, therefore, because I pushed through that adversity within a few months, I was able to revamp personal marketing solutions, focus on creating our online courses for our learn section, consulting, our adapt section, that is, and then execute, which are done for you marketing services. We focused on creating automations, and then the coaching program scale, which I talked about in my last video. The whole point is, though, guys, within a few months, I was able to accomplish so much because adversity and happened and I had to stay relentless in my focus, guys. So in this video, by the way, I'm practicing what I'm preaching. I'm trying to give you great examples so you can expand on this. All right. So the next point is sticks to a structured schedule. This is pretty cool because, like, think about this. You need to focus on exactly knowing what you need to do per day and what to focus on. Typically for me on sales calls, as an example, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are typically the days like I take sales appointments or coaching calls, and like the majority of them. Okay. Like lots of appointments, wanting to just focus on crushing it. That's a not a specific structured schedule, but it's a task throughout the day. I don't really do time blocking because it just seems too constricted. As an entrepreneur myself, I'm very creative. I like to do different things as well. So having a structured schedule doesn't necessarily mean a specific time. It means specific tasks on a specific day. So like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, could be the days I go to jujitsu as an example, or throughout the week, I make sure I hit at least 3 days or 4 days hitting jujitsu, and then lifting and running and so on and so forth. Guys, it's making sure I get those things in throughout the week. And when you have a structured schedule, you know exactly when you want to do those. All right. So, okay. Keeps the promises he makes. So this is super important, guys. In this day and age, people are saying things out their mouth without even thinking about if they can fulfill on it, or holding up great expectations. You know, a lot of times when you're making deals and closing deals on the high ticket level, managing expectations is super, super important. Being clear on expectations, making sure people agree to those terms, and so on and so forth, and making sure you fulfill on those expectations and promises. You know, I was talking to Courtney, my wife, the other day. We were talking about the new Vikings series, and you know, they didn't really have internet. It was hard to communicate with people, and back then it seemed like you could take people's word a lot more to heart because of that whole deal of not being able to communicate with people as easily. And now that we have, you know, this guy and being able to communicate with people like just like that, it's much harder, right? Or not much harder, much 10 times much easier to communicate with people. All right, so that's another thing. So when we're talking about, you know, keeping your promises, if you can keep your promises and manage expectations effectively, that's a huge upside for you and your company and your life. You'll have better relationships. You'll have better health, just all the health, wealth, love, and happiness. You'll have a better business, creating wealth, and all that good stuff, right? All right. So another thing is building systems to automate success. So in my last video, I talked about different automations you can have with your agency. You know, automation just means the ways like workflows to make things easier on a day-to-day basis, whether you have employees that follow standard operating procedures, making sure you have a workout plan in place, making sure you set out your clothes the night before. It's simple automations just like that to where you can make less decisions and make less work to make big results happen. You know, it's a lot about working smarter and not harder. And if you can combine, you know, your work ethic with your smarts and you can create automations, you'll take yourself to the next level. Guys, I want you to learn about these different points. Okay. We went over never hit snooze, is relentless and focus, sticks to a structured schedule, keeps the promises you make, build systems to automate success. And I want you to learn, adapt, execute, and overcome, guys. And guys, if you are learning about digital marketing, you know, overall, just in general, and you're wanting to crush it with not just, you know, marketing, but automation systems, team management, and so on and so forth to help run your online business, I feel like my private group would be amazing right now at this point in time. It's called Kyle Persley quotation marks digital marketing support group. You can search it on Facebook and you can simply invite yourself or try to add yourself. As you can see, here's the post I just made. I'm just waiting for it to kind of clear up in the screen so you can see the clear wording. You can at least see it just a little bit. We'll move a little bit closer because I'm recording on my computer. Sorry, guys. There you go. Posted literally 15 minutes ago, it looks like. So yeah, guys. So literally I'll put the link to my private group in the section, and I'll also put my connect.personalmarketingsolutions.com so you can learn about learn, adapt, execute, overcome as well within the program, right? Got to show you how I'm actually talking and walking at the same time. It's really important to me. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This is a different type of video I usually post, and I hope you all enjoyed it. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.